Hello, my name is Piper Kyle, and this is my self-management final project. So forgive my setting. We are having severe weather in the Tennessee Valley right now, and it knocked out my Wi-Fi. So you can always find solutions and execute the plan, which is what we do at ABA. So that's what I'm doing here. So if you hear thunder, I apologize. So over the past few weeks, I worked on a target behavior that I wanted to not really engage in anymore, which was nail biting. Now, the nail biting definition is a habit of where one bites the end of their fingernails, which I did constantly. The operational definition is putting one or more fingers in the mouth and biting on nail with teeth for longer than 3 seconds. So what gets me to bite my nails is when I am really focusing on something such as homework or a level up at work, or if I'm helping a BCBA out, I tend just to, without even thinking, do this. So I would classify that as a sensory-based behavior because I'm not doing it for attention, I'm not doing it for escape or a tangible. I am clearly doing it without thinking. It's just an automatic behavior. So, or if I'm anxious, the past few weeks we've had some family drama and we've had a few issues at work of short staffing, and it's just been very stressful, and it gives me a little bit of anxiety. So the setting of my nail biting, I did not do it at work. I'm at work for about 8.5 to 9 hours a day, and then I have an hour drive home. So I'm at home usually for about 3 to 3.5 hours before I go to sleep. My husband was off this week that I did the baseline and intervention, so he was able to actually help me by being my second observer. So I explained to my husband, we're going to do frequency data. So every 15 seconds, we are going to tally how many times I engage in nail biting. So obviously I was a little bit more coherent, which did help bring down the statistics a little bit more in my baseline, but I still engaged in it, and sometimes it was without thinking. So first I did a preference assessment on myself, which was a little bit fun. It was really fun to think about the reinforcers that I use and the ones that I really like. So I have a Nintendo Switch, and my husband actually made it a little bit more challenging for me because he bought a game that I was really looking forward to playing, and I decided that I wasn't going to play it until I helped decrease the nail biting. And then another reinforcer I like is I had just bought 2 brand new books, and that was another one that I was not gonna do until the nail biting decreased. Another one is there was a show on Netflix that I had just started the week before, and I did not finish it until I was able to stop with the nail biting. So I chose the plan for DRO, which is differential reinforcement of other behaviors. So I reinforced myself when the absence of that behavior engaged during the interval. So basically when I didn't have any nail biting, I did it for 15-minute intervals. And if I could go 15 minutes without any nail biting, I would actually give myself a token. I actually made my own token board. It was Mario Brothers themed. It was really cute. I had to get 5 to get my reinforcer. So DRO, I reinforced the absence of the inappropriate behavior, which was nail biting. So during baseline, let me go back. For my reinforcers, I set them out in front of me during like homework or just anytime I was really working on the 15-minute intervals. I set them in front of me because I am a super visual person, and when I can see something, it really helps me and really drives me to want to reach that. So, which is actually pretty typical with all of our learners in ABA. So I did a token economy. I had to get 5 tokens before the end of the night. So around 9 o'clock, we would stop the intervention, and when I got the tokens, I was able to, play my Nintendo Switch or read my book or, do whatever I wanted to do, watch my show on Netflix. Actually, my husband put the Netflix homepage in front of me as I was doing homework to kind of, you know, help me do the task of not biting my nails. So it was good to see that. So I will also be posting my graph below. I was not able to upload it to the video. I do apologize for that. It has been a technical difficulty city during finals week. So, okay, so for my graph, we did baseline data, which we did that on June the 5th. And that was a Monday, and Mondays are pretty stressful for me. Mondays are pretty hard at the clinic sometimes, and you know, the kids come back from being home all weekend, not getting up early. So they came in a little grumpy, which makes me a little bit, you know, driving home, I have to just kind of decompress. And once I get home, I talk about work, and I talk about, you know, I don't give clients names, but I just say, you know, this is what happened today to my husband, or I think about it. Instantly just start chewing my nails. So on June the 5th, that was a Monday, I engaged, this is for baseline, I did it for baseline for 2 days. I engaged in 15 instances of nail biting, which isn't too bad, but I think that's a lot for me. Nail biting's not the best habit to have. It's kind of gross. And I want to be healthy. I want to have good hygiene. So yeah. Now on June 6th, I had a decrease in my trend. It went down to 10 instances. That's because Tuesday are kind of like my chill day. I've already looked over the homework on Monday. So Tuesday, I'm just kind of like chilling. And then I start my homework Wednesday, which is also the discussion day. So here we go to the intervention time. So for intervention, I had 8 instances on June 7th, which was discussion night. So I did tend to bite my nails a little bit more. And on the 8th, I only had 5 instances, which it was working. I only had 5 instances of nail biting. On June 9th, that's another homework day for me. It went up to 6 instances. And then on Saturday, I was really focused and really trying to not nail bite and really had my reinforcers in front of me. I had only 2 instances of nail biting. So, which was great. So this was all in the time of 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. And, you know, it was very interesting. I had a decreasing trend with nail biting with a low variability, which again, I will post the graph below the video. So it's been pretty interesting doing this project. It really did help decrease my nail biting. As you can see, my nails are very pretty. There's just one little scrape right there that was scraping, not biting. So I kept them kind of long just so I could show, and I'll do the other side too. I kept them a little bit long, that way I could show them for the video. It did help. I really did enjoy this project because it helped me understand what my clients are going through when they do the intervention, and to understand that you've got to give grace and you've got to give a little bit of, you know, leniency, because they're learning and I'm learning. And I really did appreciate this project. It really did help with my nail biting. I do want to model good behavior at work because I do have clients that watch me. So it actually did. It's actually generalized into work. I'm not nail biting as much anymore. So yeah, so that is the whole purpose of ABA, is to generalize and to get rid of behaviors that we don't want in our lives. So thank you, Dr. Arnell. I have appreciated this project, and I can't wait to learn more in the ABA field.